Well, Roy, one of the interesting things of the week, of course, was the incident over at Gawler in South Australia where the judge placed the wrong horse first, and 20 minutes later they found out that they had made a mistake. And it's a little bit worrisome in this day and age with all the, commentators make mistakes, jockeys make mistakes, human error we put it down to, of course. But of course, being a judge, you have all the electronic aid about the place.
How could it have happened? It's an amazing thing that, the photo, okay, it was a short half head. It was close. When it's a short half head, they inspect it with a magnifying glass. Now, whether or not they didn't have a magnifying glass at that track on that particular occasion, I don't know. But how 20 minutes later, they decided to have another look and found out they were wrong?
Yeah.
How could that come about?
I don't know, but anyway, Peter Donegan looked into it and he has made up this report.
When Atlantic Prince and Lapidary fought out the second race at Gawler in South Australia on Wednesday, the photo was needed to determine the winner. That winner, said the judge, was Atlantic Prince by a short half head over Lapidary. Correct weight was declared and winning bets were paid. But 20 minutes later, the judge and his assistant realised they'd placed the first two horses in the wrong order after re-examining the print. But it was all too late. Part owner of Lapidary, Melbourne Age journalist Peter McFarlane, understandably, was not impressed.
There are several things you've got to look at. The horse is a filly who's been raced with a view to breeding, and if something goes wrong with her, if she goes to stud without a win behind her name, then her progeny are going to fetch a lot less than they might if she was a winner. And of course there was the money, which was going to be a couple of $100 in anyone's TAB account. But I suppose you think that at mid-age in life you finally decided that someone's decided you're going to be a full-time loser.
Champion jockey John Letts, who rode Atlantic Prince, was surprised to learn of the mistake.
When you're close together, and we were pretty close together, and I thought, well, I've just won the race, and I was quite happy then, and I was happy when the photo went up because it just justified my judgment in that I had won the race.
On Thursday, an SAJC inquiry resulted in the judge Craig Cutcher and his assistant Dean Hoffman being stood down indefinitely. Chairman of Stewards Bruce Fullerton denied that there'd been any cover-up, saying the media had been alerted almost immediately.
We have not tried to hide anything.
But on-course punters were not told for fear of a major demonstration.
I think you've hit the nail on the head. I think we would have most probably had some demonstrations there and then.
Peter McFarlane believes the professionalism of officials should be paramount in their appointment, with so much money at stake.